says part of the game.
The Magic can get back into this and proceed in the series is start with a little rage here. The hard foul by Rodman, and Shaq has to get mad. He's got to be very disappointed with the series.
Here's Rodman. And there were some elbows flying in there.
Well, time Dennis got away with a push. We'll see right here. Ron Harper goes up, misses the shot. You can't see, but you see Donald Royal flying through the air. Very upset, retaliates, and foul. Rodman showing his great acting talents. Gets hit in the face, but then watch the double pump, flop, going back. Good defense, though, by Dennis, causing Shaq to catch the ball way outside of the paint.
To him, Bushler. And O'Neal hits the deck, takes Rodman with him. Rodman complaining that he was tripped up by O'Neal.
He was beaten on the play. Dennis knocking it loose, and now here's where he fouls Shaquille, and then Shaquille does grab the right leg in the ankle area of Dennis Rodman, and that's why called for the technical foul.
You hear the reaction from the crowd. And
Dennis Rodman, and that's why called for the technical.
In Chicago on Wednesday night, O'Neal. Foul by Rodman. So Shaquille back to the line where he is 1 for 7.
For one of the rare times after a shot going up, the Chicago Bulls defense falling asleep, and everybody turned.
And a half in the first half. Oh, look out. Rodman and O'Neal with a shove on Rodman.
Continue to jaw at one another. As there's been some hard hitting there, the shove by Shaquille O'Neal and Brian Hill walking out towards Dennis Rodman. Richie Adubato protecting Brian. I don't know how good that's going to be right now, but
will take place in Chicago on Wednesday night. O'Neal led beautifully by Bowie. Anthony Bowie with the
tonight. Wow. And Hill gave him some room. He got a three-pointer.
Underneath, Rodman takes O'Neal down hard. That looked like a playoff foul.
Yeah, that was a playoff. This is a playoff game. It didn't start out that way, but it sure is now. And that's how you have to foul Shaq. He's so strong. He's so strong. The good thing about this was they didn't call a flagrant.
Van Exel for 3. In and out. Eddie Jones for 3. In and out. Rodman rebound, timeout Chicago. And Kersey knocks the ball away. Be careful. Here comes O'Neal.
And I tell you what, Scotty and Michael are saying, Dennis, you're not getting anything right now. What's missing this whole thing right now, Vern, is a great timeout by Dennis Rodman because he didn't want to get fouled. He understands what he can do. He didn't want to get fouled. He calls a timeout before the Lakers can foul him. And now the Bulls maybe will take him out and take that threat away. That is a great call. Let me tell you, that's a great call. And that's just an overreaction by Dennis. He's trying to get something going. Another actually smart play by Dennis Rodman.
And boy, Jordan and Pippen were really quick to get into the wrestling match.
Yeah, and Jordan's good. I tell you, he looked good on that. I wouldn't wrestle him either. Don't want to play him, wouldn't want to wrestle him. Look at this.
Scottie Pippen at the top. Great presence of mind by Rodman to call the timeout. You know, Kersey came.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want about Dennis Rodman as what he does off the court or whatever. That guy knows the game of basketball. And I'm telling you, that's a great timeout. He understands, hey, I'm not a good free throw shooter. I got a rebound, they're going to foul me.
Sure they get a good shot at the basket. Just back it out, and just wait.
Look at Rodman throw Shaquille around down there. Now he wants the ball. Dennis tries to get it to him, and Rodman called for the hole.
Boy, that's
8:45 remaining in the third. Hardaway losing Johnson. Looks looking to go glass, but he was able to hit.
Well, Dennis Rodman stepped up to the dotted line to try to take the charge. He paid a price for it as he got hit in the face.
Orlando within 6, and Hardaway nearly picked it off.
Rodman holding his head. This is one of the league's toughest competitors. No flopping with him involved, but you see him up to the dotted line, trying to take the charge. Not a good idea with Shaq. Just turn and get out of the way.
Well, the reason he didn't get the call is he turned his side. He turned his shoulder on the play. Whatever referee won't give it to you there. You got to take it head on. Not a good idea with Shaq coming.
Got a legitimate complaint, though. The biggest concern here in Orlando, as their trainer Lenny comes out and rubs the hurt no more.
Hardaway accelerated, and they'll jump it up. Rodman tied up by O'Neal.
He does not like it at all. He felt that Shaq came over the back. Eddie Rush, the official, explaining to Michael Jordan exactly what happened. Dennis Rodman still in that mode where he thinks the officials are against him and not.
44-36. The Magic by 8. Harper on the penetration. Rodman with the rebound. And a loose ball foul called on the Magic.
End of the floor, instead of challenging that shot, Shaquille O'Neal got all tangled up with Dennis Rodman and got called for the elbow in the throat.
So Shaquille will go. O'Neal tried to save it and step down. And gets again, a very sincere pat from Dennis Rodman.
Well, Shaq actually took his eye off the ball here and missed it completely, bouncing off his...
Rodman has been saying, well, Shaquille will... Oh, the block by O'Neal. Rodman has been saying, well, O'Neal will be a great player someday. Nice move by